Okay, so when you want to sign up, you can do my.churchplus.co. So there is the URL. So when you put in the my.churchplus.co, it takes you to this place. And if you just go to Churchplus and churchplus.co, so this will take you to our landing page on the website. It will take you to the website, and if you just click on sign up here, you can just click sign up or sign in your account. But this is direct URL that takes you there. So this is it. So because I've already signed up. That's why it's taking me here. So let me just log out. Okay, I'm seeing a question here. Does Churchplus interface with other application? So, Pastor Oluchukwu, please, I would want you to explain that better to me. So, please kindly explain that better to me so that I can understand. And okay, suppose we are using another software for. Okay, yeah, go ahead, sir.
I think I did explain it in my second question.
Okay. I've actually seen it. Suppose we are using another software for our accounting and would like to synchronize it with Churchplus. Is that possible? Yeah, it's totally possible. We can interface. So it's just for us to know if that particular software you are using has an API that could be called. So that means we are going to do a total customization, different customization for you. So we can, if they have a public API that we can interact with, why not? We can always integrate with other software as well. That is possible, sir. So let me sign up a new church entirely, and okay, Pastor Femi, go ahead, sir.
Just to add to what Pastor Olechi said, is it possible to import, like maybe if we have our transaction in Excel, can we import them in, like our expenses are income? Since we're already in operation, can we bring in those data into Churchplus?
To be honest, no. No. We don't have that functionality now, but it's something we are working towards that we are going to have. So one of the challenge is just that we notice different churches have a different accounting setup and things like that, but we are looking forward to try and like our developers, like we've actually been having this conversation on how to see how people can easily bring in their accounts, transactions, expenses, and everything into the software, but just merely by doing imports. It's something we are working on in progress, but for now, what we have for now is you have to manually just type in all those things in there. You have to put it in all by yourself. Okay, so let me go ahead with this. Let me just use um, choosing vessels at gmail.com. Okay, wow. So once you just click get started, to this takes you to this form. So this form is just the form that shows the name. This has to be the name of the pastor and the details of the pastor. So I'm using Let me just say this. Um, so, okay, so here is the membership size of the church. So let us do this. And once I hit next, so the church is going to be automatically set up for me. So you can see my onboarding process. So I can quickly do some of this thing, add first time add member. So let me just say, okay, I want to add a member. So this, the system is going to set up your church for you. So, and you can see, so this is it. But I'm not going to that here. So this is the software you can see. But assuming no, like we've not if you are here to perform any action, a single action, there are some things that you won't be saying here. So let me do this. Let me just go to more. So these are the basic settings I need to do. The first settings, some of the settings that I need to do is I need to set up my membership category. So if I go to more and go to settings, so the way Churchplus is designed, we designed the membership category based on um, requiring membership format, which is formatting your church based on community, crowd, congregation, committed, and core. So we have some churches in the US using this software that use this, but in Nigeria, we notice for Nigerian churches, we are just they'll just tell us that, oh, we how do you want me to say somebody is a core or committed member? I mean, they always tell us that this always bring a kind of saying a kind of breaking the church into cliques. So that's why for us we will say, okay, if that is what is happening, then we can just change this to full member, uh, full member. Then we see. Then I'm coming here. Uh, I will change this to first timer. Then I'll change this to a new convert. So I can save this, then delete the remaining that I don't want. So, but at the same time, if you feel like, okay, so, but at the same time, if you feel like, okay, we have more membership category that we want to add to this, we can just come here, create it, and save it. So now this membership category is available now. So the next thing we also want to do setup is we want to set up our new guest life cycle. So what is the meaning of the new guest life cycle? I've explained it earlier. Those are the training that all the members, all the people that are coming to church for the very first time, these are the training they are going to pass through before we can say they could now become a worker in the church, or they can start taking on leadership role. So I'll call this one foundational class. Foundational class. So this is the first thing they have to go through. Then we can do perfecting the saints. Oops, the saints. So save. Then we can say, okay, they have to go through workers in training. So save, and so let us now say leadership in training. So we can see, so this is the foundational, I mean, this is, so definitely all of them must go through this stage from top to bottom. So this is actually set up. Then if I want to do my branch, if I'm a church that have a branch, then I need to set up my branch too. So like for Redeem, they use zones, parishes, um, and region and things like that. So let me just come up with my own. So let's assume we have the headquarter, headquarter. Wow, let's just headquarter. Then we have the zone, or probably let's say region. So we have the region, then we have the zone, we have the zones, then we have the parish or province. So then let us say parishes. So these are the branch levels. So this is how the branch level so will be. So this is for me. And so I was explaining about custom field the other time. So assuming I want to collect baptismal information of people in the church. So I can say, are you baptized? So this is the question I need. So I want it to come as a checkbox where they can just choose type. So I want it to be available on the membership form. So the checkbox, okay, let me say drop down list. So the drop down list, I want them to say, to choose either yes or no. I think this should actually be checkbox, not. So if I save this now, so you can see this guy is available on my membership form. So I can add, you can see you can add it to first timer, new convert, activity form, events registration. You can do that. So if I go back to my membership now, people member, I'm going to my member now, and I want to add a member to the church. Okay, so sorry, do I still have? Okay, so let me just close all this. So let me just log out, then log in again. So those are just some of the basic settings that I've done. There is two more. So so yes, if I now go to people, so please, I'll just share this for everybody. So please, some of us can feel it as I'll share it on the in chat call. I don't know. Let me just put it here. So this membership, you can please help me fill the membership form. Then I can also add from here. So you can see now, this is my membership form now. So I can choose myself as the full member of the church. Uh, okay, please, before you fill the form, hold on. There is something we quickly need to do. I forgot. I mean, I forget to talk about that. So there is a place under this place that we called default messages. So the default messages, like automatically for birthday and wedding anniversary, it's been set. So we have SMS for email, SMS for birthday, we have email for birthday, we have SMS for wedding anniversary, but we don't have email for wedding anniversary. So I'll just go in and edit this, copy this, I'll copy this, then go back, then add a default message because I want my members to also receive email for their wedding anniversary. So that's what I want. So I want them to get email. Happy wedding anniversary. So then I want to put in the message. So the message is already formatted for you. If we come here, if I put, you can see there, there. So this is going to be replaced by the name of the person. May God bestow His goodness and blessing on you as you celebrate another year of marriage. Happy wedding anniversary from your pastor, friend, and family at Children's Vessels International. So once I save this, um, you can see the email is now set up. So the next thing I want to do is I want to customize this welcome message for every member that joined my platform, that joined the platform. So I'm copying this. So I need to set this up on Workflow. So Workflow is a major engine. Workflow is a major engine for the church. So what Workflows does is I want message to go out to people for the next 30 days without me coming back to this software. I can do it using Workflow. But this one is just one for, I want to do this for membership workflow. So I have to make it active. I need to choose a trigger. So the trigger is whenever a new member is added to this platform, to the entire ministry. The next thing we need to do is we need to take action. The action I want message to be sent. Then I will choose my sender ID. I don't have one yet, so I will request. So choosing Vessel International, that's CVI. So it must not be more than 11 character. So if I request if this guy is available, it will be approved, else it won't. Also, okay, Pastor Dan, I'm with you. You're raising up your hand, sir. Pastor Dan. Oh.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so first of all, thanks a lot for the share. I mean, it's awesome. I just wanted to ask a question. Do we have like a operating manual for this system? I mean, you got a lot of overload of information today. Is there like a reference manual that takes you step by step on how to do these things, or we just have to depend on the knowledge we've got from this moment of lecture?
Thank you very much for that question. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much for this question. So, one, yes, we have some kind of manual. We have a manual like that actually shows you if you want to do this, if you want to do this, you can do this. So that actually guides you on the software. Then we also have tutorial. We also have tutorial videos that I will share. Though some are still in the production right now, but we have one for now that we can share with you. That okay, oh, I want to add a first timer to my church. How do I do that? You can see it. I want to do this. We have that we can share. That we'll share on. So they are normal, just like 1 minute, 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 55 seconds video on some of these things. But very soon, because we are trying to ensure that we go out of our way to do a good quality with respect to video to this. So, and again, we don't want it to be too long so that it won't be boring. And but there are some in the production that we are working on now, but there are some available that we can use for now. So I will share them on the group as well. And also there are some already available on our YouTube channel, but I'll also share it on the WhatsApp platform. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. That'll be helpful.
Yes, sir. So now I've set up the ministry workflow, and once I click done and I hit save, uh, membership is done. So when new members join, so the reason for this message is more or less like I'm just asking for their consent. I literally want them to know that okay, when you join our church, we manage our church with a software, and we need and your information is saved with us. So that is just it. So I want to do the same thing for first timer. So I want to, so when a first timer is added to the church, what should happen? So I want our first timers, they should definitely receive message immediately they are added. So I can now go on and say, okay, for the first timer, when they receive message today, tomorrow next tomorrow they should receive another message. Message. Then in 4 days time, they should also receive another message. And even we can go to the extent of if in your attendance, there is a group where you create an attendance group where for every Sunday service you add people into that group. So if you say, okay, if somebody is absent in church for like 3 Sundays, please send a message to the person. Maybe for a period of time, you can put all those. That one too is also available on Churchplus as well. You can do that as well. So I'm clicking done, then save. So this is done now. So please, you can go ahead and fill the the membership form. So I'll also drop for first timer as well. I will also drop the link, so we can go ahead and just um, fill that for first timer. Uh, so um, let me just add myself as a first timer. So here, so this is the first timer. I'm actually filling the first timer form here. So, and let me just choose 070. So, I just want to add a number because I know if I'm adding a new no, if I'm adding my existing number, it will not allow me to put that into the system. So let me just quickly copy another number and put in there. So let me do that. 091 676 676 33741. So mail to see. Okay, Pastor David, please, you can go ahead. I could see you're raising up your hand. Single gender. Pastor David, you can go ahead, sir. So the events that I attended. Yes, I can hear you. Good afternoon.
My question is actually how can members gain access to the service, to the platform?
So for the members, so the members don't have access to this software. Like it's not like they are coming to do something on it. All you just have to share is the link. So displays. Let me go back to displays. If I go to people, so if you check the inbox chat, I shared a link, a membership link. So that membership link, when you click it, it's going to bring out the membership form for you. So what the members are just doing is they are just filling a form. That's all what they are doing. Like you can see somebody has actually filled the form. Okay, see, Pastor Adekunle Adewusi, can you see? All the person just do this, this link here is what I shared on our in-call chat. That's what I shared, and he has actually added himself to the platform. So that is how all the members too will add themselves to the platform. But ensure this link is shared between. So please ensure the link is just shared between the members alone, not first timer, just the members alone. So so this is one of the setup. Another setup that we need to do is, so now, for example, now something is going to happen here now. For example, imagine everybody have actually added themselves to the platform, but the truth is they are not in any department, they are not in anywhere, they are just on the software. And that happens because when I was setting up this church, I did not set up the department. So if I come here and I say, okay, I need to set up the new, so I'm just saying this, when you are setting this up for your church, please, the department needs to be done. So I'm choosing the choir, then save. So I want to add a new group. So for every department you create, please make it available on mobile. So I'm choosing Sunday school teacher, enable on mobile app, then save. So let me choose another one. Wow. Okay, so let me choose another department. Uh, First timer, let me just call them follow-up team. Follow-up team. So these departments are very, very important. Let me add the evangelism team too. So, but just make sure that all the departments in the church is being added. So, evangelism. So just make sure they are added. So now you can see I've added all this here. So if I go back to this place now and I go to members, so I can add another member. So let me add a new member to the church now. So when I choose the category, the person is a full member. So let me say Maxwell Ozolua. Then phone number 070515117. Okay, let me just use somebody from here. Okay, sorry, Pastor Dan, please, I'll use your details here. Pardon me.
No problem.
Okay, sir. So I'm using your phone number as well. Let me just, sorry, please kindly provide the email. Okay, let me just ignore this, but I wouldn't want to ignore it, but let me just ignore this. So for the birthday.
The first name and the last name at yahoo.com.
Okay. Wow, did I just change this? Okay, so every other thing I'll leave it there. So let me just choose these. Sorry, please, I'll use just anything here. Don't mind me, pardon me, please. Hope that is accepted. because this just I'm just using this to test. So some people will not fill in their year. The system definitely accepts it. So months, yeah. So wedding anniversary. Let us choose 14 because today is Valentine's Day. So um, let me just do this. So I've filled in these details now. Let me just choose this as well. Okay, save. So Pastor David, you have a question. You can go ahead, sir.
Please, if I understood you correctly, alright, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
It means that this is not actually like a WordPress platform that helps you develop your website that anybody can actually access. It's actually more like a software that helps you manage your church activities.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
So, but this one is not
So yeah, I can
okay.
hear you.
Okay, like okay, yes. So it's not like it's WordPress. I mean, this is just a customized. I mean, this is a total. This is intentional. We build this for church. It's intentional. It's intentional. So, but the whole idea is for you to use it to manage your church. As a pastor, you can manage church. Then admin can manage it on there. So we can see. I put Pastor Dan wedding anniversary. I choose today. So the system is telling us that Pastor Dan have a wedding anniversary today. And Pastor Ade choose February 18 as his birthday. And the system is telling us he's having a birthday in the next 4 days. So that's what this dashboard is telling us now. If I go to members, so I will see, can you see we have 3 members on the platform already. So you even get an SMS welcoming you to the platform. So meanwhile, for the first timer, I was trying to fill this for the first timer. So let me just go ahead and choose a random date for this. This birthday, so 28. So with this now, I can I can set up a follow-up team. So, but I want to set up. So I've not. Nobody is in my follow-up team now. So that is some of those are some of the things we also need to do when we are setting up the church. Immediately you create the follow-up group, put in everybody that belongs to that department in there. So now I can just add this manually, or I can say, okay, let me search somebody from the church. Let me say, let me put you can see. So I want Pastor Adewusi to follow up on Tosin, who is a new first timer. And if we can even create a group that we can call the group first timer group, or so that you can reach out to all of them from there. Then other insights that we need. How did you hear about this church? I was going through the street, then somebody gave me a flyer, then I decided to attend. Do you want us to call you? Yes. Are you interested in joining? Yes. Do you want us to visit you? Yes. I actually want them to visit me. So then once I save this detail, now you can see first timer created and successfully saved. So this takes us to the first timer page where we can you see Tosin Ajose is the first timer. Can you see? Tosin Ajose is the first timer in the church, and this is his number. Pastor Adekunle is the one that is following up. So he's on the system automatically places him on the foundational class of the church, and there we can start managing the person. So I can create task and say, okay, uh, we need to follow up on this first timer. So um, kindly follow follow up on on Tosin on Tosin is interested in joining the church. Is interested in joining the church. So, wow, okay. Okay, so this is it. So, due date. When do I want this thing to take place? So this is a Sunday, so I want them to visit the person tomorrow, which is a Monday. Select reminder, uh, 1 hour before. To do what do we want to do? We want to visit, or let us say we want to call. Then how important is this? We can set the priority. So this, please, please kindly put a call through to Tosin. Yeah, save. So this is a task that I'm creating now. Task created. So this is it. The task is being created. So it is now the responsibility of the first timer, of the follow-up team. So the lead, they have their own dashboard, just the same thing, like a replica of this, but they can now administer. They can say, okay, I've scheduled tasks for everybody in the department to follow up on all our different first timer that visited our church on Sunday. Then they need to now start moving them. So for people that say we are interested in joining instantly, we take them to the foundational class. It's how many weeks they are going through. So this person has been able to go through foundational class, and they can see life cycle change. Life cycle is being changed. Then hopefully the person continue and was moved to workers in training. The life cycle also change. Then again, uh, something else happened again. He was successful. After finishing the training, he moved to perfecting the saints. The life cycle is also changed as well. So even here now, anybody can create a log and said, okay, I want to create a log on the visit that I was asked to do. So I connected with Tosin and just said, what is the outcome? And we were able to connect. Can you tell us what it looks like? So this is the follow-up member giving a report of what he or she has been able to do on the other side. Okay, uh, I reached out, I reached out to, I reached out to Tosin. He is friendly, uh, and awesome person. Almost, almost true. With is um, almost true with his uh, training. So once this is done, so this is the follow-up person from the other end of his own phone trying to give a log of some of the activities he has been able to do with us. He said, oh, I reached out to Tosin, he's friendly and an awesome person, almost through with his training. So, all this thing in real time, we can actually see what is happening to individual first timer in the church. And so finally, the guy he successfully finished the third training, and he's moved to the fourth training, and then voila, he's converted to to be a member of the church. So I'm now selecting category. He's now a full member of the church. Proceed. So these are the first follow-up thing. But I believe when every church is setting up theirs and doing all these things, we can easily uh, do some of the setup together, or you can watch our tutorial videos on doing this, and you will be able to just maximize the software for our church. So with this now, with this, we have make a lot of work easier, very, very easier for the pastor. So, pastor, you want to check your report for Sunday service, please, it's simple. Just go to your software, look at the dashboard, and get all those reports. Or even you can always tell your pastor, the account, that see, for every Sunday, please just to ensure that immediately you put the report together, send it to me as an SMS, or just forward it to my mail instantly, so I can see what is happening. So that is this on first timer membership uh, and the like. So another thing I would want to show us is okay, attendance. Let us quickly do attendance, because that is also very, very important. Events and so services. So let me just quickly create a mock event, and okay, Pastor David, are you still raising up your answer? Okay, so attendance for, yeah, let us say today is Tuesday. Let us say we have a midweek service. So let me just come to this. So midweek service, which is, let me choose the date. Yesterday, Monday. So the topic is um, maximizing church plus for growth. So, who is the preacher? Tosin. So, what is our attendance count? So, I've just put in any figure here. We have male of 20, 29. Then we have women of, let us say, 15. Then we have children. No, we don't have children or any other person in attendance. Or let us just say yes, we have teens. Let us say 10. Then we have children. Let us say 12. So this is the attendance. And then we have offering. Okay, we collected tithes and we received cash. Tithes, which is cash, we received maybe 60, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then we also receive tithes again from online. From online, we receive tithes of maybe 200, 1, 2, 3. Then we receive another offering, which is general offering. So our general offering was actually cash, and we received a total of 30K. So we can see the system is actually saving all this. Do we have a first timer at that event? If yes, we can add it up. Do we have a new convert? If yes, we can add them up in here. Then okay, let me just add a first timer here. So let me add a first timer in here. Okay, contact owner. Let us just choose Okay, let us say, uh, so the contact owner, this is the person that is following up. Yeah. So he's trying to choose where how he gets to know about the church. So actually, all this is going to be. So you can see, I chose maybe because I have that option there. So on our form, please, it shouldn't be there. So want to be visited, then follow up retention rate. So okay, send welcome SMS, send welcome email. So once we save this, uh, you can see it's there. Then if I save this particular um, guy now, so it's generating the report straight away. So can you see this is the reports? So January, there is nothing. We didn't have any service on January because we are not using Churchplus. But February we started, so we are zero, and now we move to this. Uh, in terms of attendance, total attendance is just calculating the attendance for 66. We said, and we make a total of 290K, 290K as well. So can you see? But the system now starts plotting all these things for us as we are trying to populate the data and the software. So I can approve this report if it's okay. If the admin said that okay, this is okay, then send the report to the pastor. So this is the mail. So that's why when I said when we are setting up our church, we should set up our church with the church. I mean, we should set up with our church mail and all those things. So here I can put in the pastor's email. So I can send it here and just send the copy, or I can decide to say, okay, SMS, put the pastor's phone number here. So, but automatically, if all those information are being saved right from the scratch when you are setting up the church, all those ones will be automatically populated. But else, you just have to put it there. Now, once you click send, the pastor receives this information, this as SMS. And you can also share this link with him. Once he open, because he has access to the software just brings him straight to this place, and you can see what the Sunday looks like. So that is about event, attendance, and check-in. Okay, so I think I'll just stop here for a while. So I don't know if there is any question, if there is anything, because we promised to stop by 1. We promised to stop by 1 p.m. so that we can always go to. So we can see the software is quite very simple to use, and even the more you start using it, the more you start seeing a lot of things coming up on the software. So even we can set up our online giving. So let me set up online giving for this church. Okay, online giving. So add a payment. So let us call this welfare project. Welfare project. So select. It's going. So I can create a new contribution item, which is welfare project. So select, then select account. So I want to leave this one as it were, then save. Okay, so I just have to choose. So let me just categorize it under other offering. So then I have to choose my bank. So let me just say Zenith. Our church is Zenith Bank. So Zenith 240 816 6292. So the system will definitely look for the bank. If it's correct, then I'll say, okay, I want people to be able to pay using these two medium. Then voila, save and continue. So this will generate, can you see? This generates links. So I showed you a church where we have the give button. So what they just did is they copied this link and embed it into their button for giving. So if I click this now, I can give. I'll be able to give. So can you see? And we can also integrate it into the website as an iframe also. So which people can now interact with to give for the church. So that is online giving. So we can set up partnership and lot more. So okay, I just need to log out of my church and choose my chosen vessel. Yeah. So I don't know if there is any question. So everybody, can we see this is the giving page? So because there is no website, so even if you share the link, this is what is going to come up. So we can select the purpose here, enter the amount, then I'll give now. So I can use either of the two, Paystack or Flutterwave. So if I choose Paystack, you see I can do my payment straight away. So that is it from Churchplus, from us here. If there is any other question, we can always ask. So you can see my dashboard is now being populated one after the other. Wow, I've actually even used up my SMS unit as well. So as I'm adding people to the church, they receive SMS. Did anybody receive SMS welcoming them to my church? Hello. Okay, yeah, you definitely receive SMS for joining the church. So you can see, because it's only one first timer we have, and we've actually been able to convert the first timer. The person has moved down the ladder, and so we can see these are first timer in the church. Okay, so this is. So I don't know if there is any other question. So we can explore the application. We can even the mobile app setting is here, but we are not talking on the we are not doing anything on the mobile app now. So you can see this is the mobile app. So let me just show you some of the mobile app we built. Okay. So you can see this is customized. This is a customized mobile app too. We built this for Harvester International. So This is it. So these are some other churches that we built for Rainbow Christian Assembly, Potter's House, and thereabout. So, but this is a customized one. So where you can even, I mean, I want to see if I can go. So yes, you can see this is their mobile app. So this is the mobile app for Avesta. So this is their mobile app. And if you want to use the, so for this one, the one attached to Churchplus there is a generic mobile app. So if you request that, okay, please, we want to have our own mobile app like this that is customized and branded based on our church. Yes, we will do that for you. And if you say, okay, we just want to set up this one, which is a generic, so the cost for this one is not as much as the cost for this one. So we say, okay, we just want so you can set up that for your church. Can you see? Choosing vessel, the address, so you keep on setting this up. You can add the pastors, other information, the branches, you can add it up, and then add up your social media, everything here. They have branding. So if I go to more settings, I can, so church profile, I can just add a logo. Let me just look for maybe a generic logo. Okay, let me just. So this is it about the church, about Church Plus. So I think for from my end, I'll be stopping here. I think we've been able to do a bit of work on saying that everybody knows what Church Plus is and how to set up basic, how to set up, do a basic settings for our church. So if there are questions, please let us just use the 5 minutes remaining to ask our questions, or we can just have the prayer and um, and end the meeting. Hello, pastors. Are we still with? Okay. So I think finally for me, with the plan. So this is the price plan we have. Please, pastors, are we still with me? This is the pricing plan that we have. We have this. So if your church is 200 membership size, this is what you have to subscribe. If it is 500, this is the subscription, and if it is 2,000, this is what the subscription looks like. So if your church is 1 to 50, you can use it absolutely for free. We are not charging you, only that you just have to purchase SMS and do all those things. But if your church is between, so this is what the pricing plan looks like. Uh, looks like. So that will be all from our end here. Hello, everybody. Please, I just need a feedback. I need a feedback to know that okay, we get this, and we can just call it. I mean, end the meeting, and we can continue our conversation on our WhatsApp and Facebook group.
Yeah, the training is benefiting the lightning. Thank you, sir, for the time.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, so that will be all from Church Plus. Thank you everybody for coming. We really, really appreciate you. And please, our WhatsApp, our support system is very strong and open. So once you are onboarding, once you have any challenge or you feel like, oh, please, oh please, I need help, I need this, please feel free to chat us or push a call through. We'll definitely attend to it, and we just want to ensure that we make this process seamless and very very easy for everybody. Everybody.
All right, so thank you very much on behalf of all the participants here today. Once a big thank you to you and the Church Plus organization. I know today's been lots of information and kind of information about it. I'm sure with time we'll digest everything and become more efficient and proficient. So thank you very much again. So do have an excellent rest of the day.
Yes, thank you very much. So, Pastor Idu, please just lead us in closing prayer. Then everybody, we can just we can continue to enjoy our day. And
All right. Father, we are grateful to you for everything you've taught us today. And thank you, God, for all the children who have come into this platform to learn at your feet today. We are grateful to you for the multitude of your mercies. And we thank you, God, for the source person, oh God, whom you have used to bless us today. We ask, oh God, to bless him, you will bless him, you multiply, increase him on every side. And the organization represents Church Plus. And for every ministry that is represented here today, we ask God that you cause of us to go from strength to strength, from glory to glory.
amen.
Lord, God Almighty, to prosper the work of this assignment, of this ministry. And then you cause everyone, Lord, to enjoy the fullness of your glory and honor with you. Thank you,
Amen.
God, as we invite you, God, we ask God that your holy presence will be with us.
Amen.
And your name shall continually be glorified in our lives. In Jesus' precious name.
Amen. Amen. Thank you, everybody. You are all awesome and wonderful. Thank you for joining. Yeah.
Thank you, Spirit.
Yes. So yes, we had Pastor Akinyemi Akinladejo. We will have the number to the WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. So I also want to appreciate my colleagues here too for their help so far. Okay. Thank you. We finish.